Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. I'm back with the truth, bringing dark into light. This time is read, so please take what resonates and leave it does not fit. For somebody else, it's collectively non-persuade. Thank you to everyone liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I love you and not be where I'm at. It's not for you guys, but for the Most High, so thank you. Holy Spirit, angels, incense, and highest white light in the Most High. Please give me correct and accurate reading for the collective. What do they need to know? What's going on here? It's about your neighbor. Okay? Pull some more energy about your neighbor. Under the influence of narcotics. Selling drugs. I'm your neighbor selling drugs. Your neighbor has a lot of traffic coming in and out. They could have been involved with manslaughter. Always has to be right. Clinging. There'd be a neighbor that's clinging to your energy. Clinging to you, needing something all the time. Always wanting something. Begging for help, asking for help. They could have hurt somebody. Neighbor could be getting kicked out. So this could be all different things. One neighbor could be involving with narcotics, selling drugs, using drugs, having a lot of traffic. Another neighbor could have been involved with manslaughter. Another neighbor could be clinging to somebody's energy. This neighbor always has to be right, and a neighbor could be getting kicked out. Okay? Or this neighbor could be getting kicked out because they're influencing all this traffic. They're involved with all this. Moon, secrets, Cancer, Neptune, Pisces. Something's hidden subconsciously. Gang task force. A neighbor could be involved with gangs, gang activity, and deception. Be careful, because the neighbor is deceiving you, deceiving other people. Okay? A neighbor could be obsessed with you. Stolen money. Your neighbor could be involved with your sister. Okay, or communicating with your sister, talking to your sister. Your neighbor could be mentally disturbed. Right on the bottom of the deck. Mentally disturbed. Spirit saying be careful with this energy. Be careful. Careful with this neighbor. This neighbor could be next door. This neighbor could be down the street. This neighbor could be below you, above you. This neighbor could be even at work. Okay, like, you know, when you have cubicles, there's a neighbor next to you. Okay, cubicles. Or like next building over. Okay, this neighbor could be something, if you own a business, they could be next to you. They could be having house parties. It said traffic in and out. Coming and going. Up all night, all hours. Could be thrown out. Your neighbor could be getting federal indicted. Your neighbor could be getting federal indicted for manslaughter, for narcotics, for gangs. Being involved with gangs, for stealing money. Block this person now. Don't answer to them anymore. Don't reply. Time's up for this neighbor. Look at the clock. Time's up. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm hearing a grandfather clock. Okay, I'm hearing something about a grandfather clock. Sirens, tornado sirens going off, warning signs going off. Okay, that could be a confirmation for you. Dogs barking came out earlier. Okay, birds chirping. Okay, you could be celebrating this. You were fed up with this. You didn't like all this. This could have been causing, like, you know, bad situations in your neighborhood, in your community. Bad people coming in and out. Drug addicts, criminals coming in and out. And now you're celebrating this, okay? Happy that your place is going to be safe now. Your place was not safe. Your area, your community was not safe. Okay? This could be on social media. Sharing on social media. I'm hearing news break. I don't have that, but there's other people that have the news break where it comes up on their app or on their phone for news break. this neighbor of yours, you may see, you may be, okay, you may end up seeing on social media, a news break, whatever, that your neighbor was being federal indicted. Okay, that's being locked up, being charged. Background check. Okay, backgrounds. If they're being federal indicted, most likely, if you're a neighbor, the feds could have been kind of watching your house to see if you have any involvement or interactions with this neighbor. Any involvement, interactions. Watch your back from this neighbor. This neighbor may have a bounty on them. Okay, bounties doesn't always mean police have bounties, okay, or a bounty hunter. There could be like a gang that has a bounty on this neighbor, okay, or a secret society or cartel mafia. They could have a bounty on this neighbor. They're under the influence. When they get arrested, they're under the influence, failing a UA blood test, okay, showing high doses of narcotics in their body. May need to go to detox, and then if they're watching them, okay. Inpatient treatment. Conspiracy. Okay, conspiracy is when two or more people conspiring to commit some kind of crime, commit some kind of act, okay. So this neighbor could be conspiring with another person. This neighbor is being tracked. Okay, has been being tracked. There's a tracker on them. This bounty could be tracking them. I'm hearing a huge bounty. Okay, money reward for this person. Okay. One more. Thank you. Supernatural. Okay, something supernaturally is occurring. This neighbor could have been involved with transporting narcotics, transporting goods, product. This neighbor could have been a semi-driver, or like a, like a FedEx truck, or like, like those trucks, I don't know what they're called, they're not semis, but they're like U-Haul trucks or whatever. Someone could be using a U-Haul to transport goods, products, narcotics. Okay, being indicted. You guys, criminals even get FedEx trucks. They use old ones, okay? Business trucks, those kind of trucks. I don't know what they're called. Something about CDL. Okay, they use those to transport goods. Or plain black, white one, or plain white ones. They could be transporting opiates or narcotics, heroin, fentanyl, benzos, clonopin, stuff like that. Opiates and benzos. This neighbor is poisonous. This isn't going to be everybody's neighbor, okay? Not everybody's neighbor. There's confirmation selling drugs. They could be part of the Latin Queens, Latin Kings. I said Latin Queens and Latin Kings came out. Okay, so boy and girl. Or any kind of gang activity. I just heard Crips. Bloods. That's too many. What else, Spirit? Wow, that flew. Really? Something's flying. This could have been a soulmate relationship. Okay, you could have been in a relationship with this person, or known this situation, or a soulmate's coming in. I don't know why that came out in this reading, but it did. It flew out, so I don't know. Somebody's having recurring thoughts. Because this is about your neighbor. Someone's neighbor, soulmate could be involved. Somebody might want to ask for immunity. You guys, I'm not a good speller, so don't look at that, okay? Somebody has like their doors and windows like boarded up or like locked up, like with lots. I'm seeing somebody has like a lot of padlocks. Okay, like padlocks so they can't get in. Someone may also have like something that like makes sure that like if the doors get kicked in, like they can't kick them in, like a board open, like like those things that go, I don't know how to explain it, that go down. This neighbor is draconian. One who reincarnates to harness resources for their own gain and personal power, military style, conquer and multiply. They don't want to stay with their race or dislike authority. Everything happens for a reason, so this is happening for a reason. They can be mentally disturbed if they're on narcotics under the influence. Okay, not getting sleep. Not getting the proper nutrients in their body, nutritions in their body. They're getting some kind of overdose. Poison overdose. Look at poison and overdose. Okay, this stuff could have been poisonous, causing people overdose. One more. Someone's taking a big trip or needs to take a big trip. And then Illuminati. 33. Okay. What else? What about this neighbor? Hey, they may have some kind of health concern, health risk. This neighbor, okay, and they may find out this way: health attacks, cold, anxiety, stress, pain, mistress, hospital, test, sickness. Okay, as I said, this person may get locked up and like they have to take them to the hospital or the jail, hospital, or infirmary. Be seen by a nurse or doctor. Could be a Taurus. You could be a Taurus. They could be a Taurus. The authorities could be a Taurus. Tension, karma, they're paying for what they've done to you. Okay, this neighbor, if they've done something to you, they're paying for it. Okay, they're going to have to pay for it. Or what they've done to your community. Always coming around begging for money. So this neighbor could be asking for money, for food, for gas, for rides, whatever. You could be a successful business owner. Okay, they can see that. Sleeping with the enemy, caution, look out, ops. This neighbor could be sleeping with an enemy. Sleeping with people that are evil, corrupt, criminals. Okay, what else with this neighbor? What's going on with this neighbor, this federal indictment? Gang affiliated. Certified. Colors could be red or blue. Destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness. This neighbor could be doing spell work, manipulating energy, controlling domino. Okay, you didn't know this neighbor knows black magic, dark magic, okay, witchcraft, voodoo, hexes. You didn't know this neighbor knows this stuff or knows about it. Ages between 50 and 60. You have a birthright, legacy, destiny, old money. That's why they could be trying to get to you. Inheritance, I'm hearing spiritual inheritance. Wanting your money, wanting to be a part of that. This neighbor could also have a birthright to falling in the footsteps of their parents or their family members. Facts are coming out. Perjury, lying under oath, cover up, big S lie. Sagittarius. Terry, you need a vacation. Somebody's going on vacation. Somebody's trying to get away. Somebody's trying to get away. Or you need to take a trip. Break, rest. Okay, palm trees, going somewhere warm. The east. Libra. Secret society protection. This neighbor could be protected by secret societies or gang affiliated, being protected. But they're not going to be protected forever because they're being indicted. Dealing with the devil. Mentally disturbed, dealing with the devil. They don't have their mind right. You could be a shaman. Medicine woman, medicine man. Get ready, surprise visit, contact message. See? Somebody's showing up at his neighbor's house. Showing up, they could be trying to show up to your house too. This neighbor could be trying to come to your house, need something from you. Wrong way. Someone went down the wrong path. Took the wrong turn. This could be someone driving down the wrong way, especially if someone's transporting something. They went down the wrong way. Ancestral spirituality. The connection you have with spirituality and your ancestors. This neighbor was hidden in plain sight. Okay, so you felt something, you knew something, but the community didn't. Okay, the other neighbors didn't. The other neighbors were blinded. They were not woke. They're sleeping. And so, like, they didn't see it, okay? They did not see this neighbor is committing, you know, doing under the influence, narcotics, having all this traffic, because people are too busy with their own life not to see, okay? Not realizing their community is not being safe right now, not being protected. Neighbors under legal investigation. Local federal authorities, detective, private eyes, attorney, and background check. I just keep hearing, like, you have a feeling, you're greatness you're destined for greatness. You have intuition. You feel things, you know things, you see things. And the people around you, they're blinded by it. They're too busy in their own reality of their own lives and, like, occupied with everything else going on. They're not even realizing that this neighbor's, like not a lot, like, your neighbor's, like, committing crimes, criminal activity, drugs coming in and out, manslaughter, all this stuff that's happening, not realizing it. That this neighbor's putting children in your family and this people in danger by having all this traffic, having all this stuff coming and going. Heartbroken. People are going to find out they're going to be hurt, betrayed, endings. Breaking up happy homes, chaos urgent, homewrecker. There could be a neighbor that's breaking up homes. I don't know, I just feel like this neighbor's into a lot of things that they shouldn't be into. And the community is so blinded by it all. CIA, FBI working together, watching this person. Okay, so they're involved in some heavy crap, okay? Some dark, heavy crap. They could have been involved with arson, criminal act of setting fire to property, the drug task force as well. The gang task force, drug task force working together, okay, to indict this person, to pick this person up, arrest this person, this neighbor. Military place could be involved. This could be on a military base. Okay, so this could be a military base too. I'm also hearing like an Indian reservation. Okay, so the feds will be picking up classified information. Conspiracy again. So maybe this neighbor got into classified information conspiracy, okay? That's why CIA, FBI is watching this neighbor. Into some heavy, dark shit. Could be into heavy nuclear weapons. Encryption codes. DA. They're going to need a DNA test kit for this person, this neighbor. Getting their DNA, their blood, their hair follicle. Murdered by someone known. Okay, there's somebody murdered by someone known, and then we got random. But I'm going to just take the known one right now. To be random too. Someone has a Desert Eagle gun. Ships exploding. Arson. Somebody, we said transporter. Someone can transport stuff on a ship. Nuclear weapons. There's the feds. Feds. Obstruction of justice. Maybe you've seen choppers, helicopters, airplanes flying over, drones even too. Watching. You're wondering why there's helicopters or airplanes keep flying over this area, this place. Oh, obstruction of justice again. Okay, let's get some names because I'm going to close out. I gotta look at the candles again, and I'm sure she'll be home soon. So this neighbor could be involved with drug trafficking too. Neighbor being federally indicted. For selling drugs. Because they were selling stuff on the dark, deep web. Black web, they found this. They're trespassing. This came out last spring. That's probably why it came out. Okay? I'm taking 18. God sees all, you guys. I tell you and everything, and all my readings, he sees all, okay? He knows what people are doing and what they're not doing, okay? Day, night, all day long, every day. And God can be in more than one place. God is all-knowing, all-seeing, okay? He can be everywhere at once. There can be a marriage, Dollar General, Franco. Someone could transport stuff from Dollar General, or like that could be like the hidden thing, whatever. Franco. Caramel apples. A shipwreck, okay? So we have a ship exploding. There could be a shipwreck because of it. This explosion, this boat can sink. You're a millionaire. Yoda. North. Isabella. Someone could be under the narcotics of LCD. Gas mask, okay, if they're going to be breaching, if they're breaking in, these, okay, so I'm getting two things. I'm hearing someone could be manufacturing drugs, okay, making drugs, fentanyl and stuff like that, and they wear gas masks to protect them, okay, from the chemicals. But I'm also hearing that if there's a raid happening with a federal indictment, these agents, these undercovers or whatever they're doing, these agents will be wearing gas masks to go in, because I'm also hearing like smoke bomb, like task force, like SWAT team. They're going to be throwing like smoke bombs in, and they're wearing a gas mask to go in so they can get these criminals before, you know, shooting them or anything like that. So somebody's wearing gas masks. Vinny, Tri-County, or they're wearing gas masks to make, like, you know, hallucinants, stuff like that. Vinny, Tri-County, Berlin, magic school. Someone went to magic school, or Singapore. Arturo, Snapchat. This could be on Snapchat. Someone has access to Snapchat. Beth, Purple, Ford. There's a dirty judge. The house that talks. Somebody's talking. The neighbors could be talking, or like you could, if you live next door, you may hear everything. Okay, especially if you're like upstairs, downstairs, next door, you may hear everything. Okay, the walls are very, very thin. Okay, I'm hearing the walls are very, very thin, so you can hear everything in and out. Maybe you're not able to sleep because of it. Okay, maybe you're up. Indiana, or Indian, Atlantic, Johnson. Someone's a sex addict. You may be hearing someone having sex because the walls are really thin. Branson, terrorism attacks. Muhammad, Don't Try Me, bottom line. Someone loves early 2000 music. Sean, somebody could be an inspired musician. And reincarnation, being reincarnated. I'm going to grab my couple more cards, and I gotta go check my stuff. Okay. They could get kicked out after being federal indicted. If you live, you could be living with, okay, somebody that you know lives with this neighbor, they could be getting kicked out because of being federal indicted. Okay, can't have cops at the house, can't do that stuff. What else, Spirit? Devils control the music world. I know that's coming out, but devils control the music world. Inspired musician. So this inspired musician could be the neighbor. Okay, that could be being indicted. A lot of rappers, I'm sorry to say, a lot of rappers, singers, and stuff like that, especially rappers, they're in the drug part of life, okay? Or was in the drug part of life before becoming a rapper. Serial criminal on the loose. You hear a lot of rapping songs about selling drugs and all that stuff. Devil made me do it. So the devil's coming out here. Okay. One more. This neighbor believes their own lies. This neighbor, that's a karmic, is involved with organized crime. Okay, this neighbor could also be a pedophile. Okay, be careful, watch your children. Okay, they could be on like the sex list, whatever, register sex offender. Okay, so that could be happening too. And they have a hidden medical record, I'm hearing. Okay, hidden medical record. Okay, Spirit told me to take my murder cards because I heard murder and I heard poison. Two more. Thank you. So we have Carl Coral E. Watts, Sunday morning slasher. Watts would strangle, stab, and drown women at random. Judge Eyre would be released him in 2006, but he was extradited to Michigan to face new charges. So that could be why the dirty judge came out. Okay, somebody come and strangled, stabbed, drowned woman. Your neighbor may be a murderer as well. Okay. 11/7/1953, 9/21, 2007, died in prison, active 1974 to 1982, Michigan and Texas. 10. Dennis Lynn Radar, BTK killer. Radar's signature was bind, torture, and kill, targeting women at home. He was caught after police recovered deleted files on floppy he sent to them. Cryptic codes, floppies, disk, USB drives, okay? 3/9/1945, present, serving 10 life sentences. Active 1974 and 1991, Kansas. I read it all because something can be significant to somebody. These numbers, these places, names. Derek Todd Lee, Baton Rouge serial killer. Lee raped and murdered women in their homes in Baton Rouge area. He was linked to 7 unsolved crimes after voluntarily giving DNA to police. Remember DNA, so this person may have to give DNA to the police, and then this neighbor is linked to many other crimes, murders, crimes, okay? 11/5/1968, 11/21/2016, died in prison, active 1998 to 2003, Louisiana. Someone may be dying in prison, okay? 2 cards came out, died in prison, and somebody's gonna do life sentence, which they're gonna die in prison. Anyways. So DNA is gonna, this neighbor that's being indicted possibly is going, okay, this neighbor that's being indicted, when they get picked up and they get fingerprinted, blood work, all that stuff, it's gonna lead them to other investigators, the cops, lead them to other crimes that they committed. Okay, they're gonna be charged with other crimes, or it's gonna like show that like they were involved in other crimes. Thank you, Spirit. The murder weapon used will provide valuable clues. One more. Someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. The devil. Okay, the devil. Right here, somebody coerced somebody. The devil. The devil made me do it. That's what, they said. The devil made me do it. Or this person made me do it. They coerced me to doing it. Angel number to close us out. 8/11. Have positive thoughts during this new change. Doing wonderful work on the right path in regards to your soul mission and spirituality. Turn it inner self. Leo, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, and number 1. Clean slate, independence, leadership, new beginnings for you, okay? When this all takes place, you're going to have a new beginning. I love you. Love, peace, light, heal, namaste.